Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting to Conspiracies by Incognito Mode. And if you don't know what Incognito Mode is, it's the Internet Historian's other channel. I'm not sure what this is going to be about, but I'm just going to assume it's going to be hilarious. Anyway, hold on, let me get this to be full screen. And yeah, let's start the video.
NordVPN by YouTube brought Conspiracies. Conspiracies? What are
Chirp.
Is that a robot pigeon?
Conspiracies?
God damn it, it's a lizard person, guys. Never... The lizard people are everywhere. Come on, the guy that owns Facebook, that guy's clearly a lizard person.
What are...
I mean, it's a terrible disguise he has on.
Look, all I want to know is, what are
Oh no. Oh no!
Are they making the green M&M less sexy?
Yeah, that's conspiracy, all right. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. It's a government conspiracy, the green M&M.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of just like the little ones that don't really matter.
Give me an example.
I recently was grocery shopping and I bought a limited edition detergent that was wild berry scented. I opened it and started using it right away. And every time I clean the dishes now, I think, wow, that's a delicious wild berry scent.
Yeah.
But then I had to go to a hospital, right? And it just stinks like chemicals. And it's like, we have the technology to make cleaning things that smell delightful.
Oh.
Yet you go to the hospital and it smells like cat piss?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That is a good point.
Isn't there like a valid reason why the hospital chemicals just smell like cat piss? Isn't there? Like they can't make it smell better or something? I forgot. Because it's because they use specific chemicals and... But at the same time, couldn't they make it not smell like cat piss in the hospitals? I guess, I don't know, but that's kind of hilarious.
What else have you got?
So when I was a kid, my sister had been to like a party with glow sticks.
Right.
And so she put a bunch of them in the freezer because she had heard that if you put a glow stick in the freezer, it stays glowy for longer. I think that's not true.
It does. No, it does. It slows down the chemical reaction.
Nah, there's no chemicals. It's just little green goblins, I'm telling you, with their little torches. So I'm a kid, right? And we used to have, like, you know, ice blocks. I don't know what you...
Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
Otter Pops? Yo. Any y'all ever have Otter Pops? That shit's the bomb! I used to eat those as kids. Well, that brand was called, of those, the thing he just showed in the freezer, the little ice cream. Well, are they even ice cream? They're more like popsicles, but the brand I remember eating as a kid were called Otter Pops. Jeez.
Just the one. But I go
like
into
those
the
things.
freezer, I go, oh wow, that must be some new thing. And I get some scissors from the kitchen.
Oh no.
Snip it off. And I drink it down.
What in color was it, and what flavor?
Can't that kill you if you... I'm just saying, that's... Isn't that dangerous? Isn't that like poison in it or something?
It was a reddy purple. It tasted like soap, but it was spicy like Tabasco. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Okay, I have a question. Does this man have brain damage now? Or something? Like I feel like that does something to you. Like, bro, what the hell? Why? Just why? Why do you have that? Why did you do that? Who told you to eat that? What the hell?
Oh yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
I mean,
Now,
you're
here's
stupid
where
as a kid,
conspiracy
but...
comes into it, right? My sisters are running around screaming in circles. He's gonna die! He's gonna die! Oh, no, no. My mum's on the phone with like a poison control hotline or something, being like, "My son just drank a glow stick.
You're the worst mother in the world.
This is your fault."
Jesus.
I hope you made plenty of nice arrangements for the
Jesus.
funeral, ma'am.
There's no point making a closed casket. He'll just glow right through, won't he?
Put him in the freezer. He'll last longer.
But yeah, so here's the thing.
Why did bro eat a glow stick? I mean, again, he said he was a kid and he was stupid, so... Yeah.
Right? They're saying, you can't drink glow sticks, they're toxic, you'll die, etc. The poison control people, their solution was, I had to gargle ice cubes. Not to neutralize the chemicals, purely to get rid of that spicy, annoying sensation. So here's the conspiracy. I drank a glow stick, 0 adverse effects. Nothing happened. So they've been saying, oh no, don't drink glow sticks, they're bad for you. They'll make you sick. But I could have sworn I could see in the dark. Nothing bad happened.
This guy... Okay, this dude definitely has brain damage or something. Holy shit.
So nothing bad happened. Soapy,
With a hint of Tabasco.
wild berry.
Wild berry.
Why? So he said it tastes like soap and the hot sauce Tabasco. That's glow stick flavor, I guess. Soap and Tabasco combined. Sounds disgusting. Apologies, I keep pausing.
Maybe it was a wild berry. Maybe that's what. Oh my god! You don't think?
No, it couldn't be.
No.
It's just gotta be.
That's a conspiracy. You're crazy.
Surely it's.
You're just making it up for attention.
Oh, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. Toilets.
Yes.
I think there is no standard for what the big button does and what the small button does.
Now I'm going to need you to elaborate on that.
So, okay. Very often, people go number 1. Less often, people go number 2. So, naturally, the big one is the one that's frequently pressed because it's the big one. It's the one that everybody aims for, right? So that should be the small flush.
I feel like.
Exactly. Now look at this one.
No, don't misconstrue me. I think you're an idiot.
So you're telling me that the small button gets pressed more often than the big button?
It's.
Yes, that's so
What is
simple,
this
isn't it?
shit?
I understand your logic, but I think it's built on a weak predicate. You're conflating big with important, when in this case, big means big, in that it's the big flush, it's the full flush, and the small means half flush. It's a.
Now, you're telling me that this button gets pressed 5 times as often as this one on the left?
No, I know.
I don't believe it. So what I'm saying is that across all toilets, there is a non-standardization. Look at this.
Which one is it?
It's one.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. I never see toilets with those 2 buttons on it, I think. I don't know, but why is there 2 buttons? Like, that's just weird. I don't know.
Water. And
I never
two
seen a
water.
toilet
One
with that.
is less water and one is more water. It's like that's so clear to me.
Wrong. 1 big drop for solids, 2 smaller drops for liquid.
Which one is it?
The one on the left is the half flush, and the one on the right is the full flush.
Which one's the bigger one? You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Only the plumber.
The one on the left is the full flush. The one on the right is the half flush. Yeah, go on. Give us another one. This is easy. I can do this all day.
Not so easy now, is it?
The one on the left is the full flush, and the one on the right's the half flush. Maybe you just don't have an eye for it.
I think this is like gold like the sun, so it's P.
Yeah.
And then dark like the moon, so it's the darker stuff.
Why is it red?
What if we just had one button, and instead we used AI to determine how large the flush should be? Or a dial and a button. Turn the dial for small amount, more, and then, full.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I always will go the small one.
Really?
100%.
I don't think I've ever pressed the small button.
Well,
And I don't in public bathrooms because I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just hold it and then get very sick. But I
Yeah, I just don't use public restrooms. Unless I really have to go piss. Just saying, public restrooms disgust me, but is this where the button thing is? Are they just like in public restrooms? Like, I don't know. I've never seen this.
always
I'm
press
gonna
the
be
big
real
one
with you.
because that's the big button. Why wouldn't I press the big button?
maybe it's because I've grown up in places where there's levels of water restriction. I half flush on number twos.
Really?
I almost never use a full flush. Like, I could not tell you the last time I've used a full flush. I remember when I learnt the rhyme, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. And I was at my mum's work when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. And I was in an elevator with my mum and a woman who I found out was her boss. And I was like, Mum, check this out. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
What? And then you just said the rhyme.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
then Mum's like, oh, that's great. That's great, shut up. She's like, I wish that glow stick took you.
There was
Damn.
a time we were on tank water and we used to have a saying, if it's yellow, say goodbye, fellow. If it's brown, let it stick around.
Bro, no. No. That's like, ugh. Why? And that is why I don't use public restrooms.
No flush for number 2. Big flush for number 1.
Jesus.
What does the VPN in NordVPN stand for?
An ancient society has kept this knowledge hidden for millennia.
Or at least that's what my archaeologist grandfather
Indiana Jones?
Behold, Nord Boy, one of the Nord
Nord.
Ruins' many puzzles. See how it reroutes my data.
Literally Indiana Jones.
Just opened the Theodore Roosevelt. Where are we going, Nordman?
With NordVPN servers all over the globe, anywhere the clues lead. Look, on the back of the Statue of David.
Give me your UV light. It's a message from the founding fathers.
Tom
With this, you can get
Jefferson and the
international
King.
Netflix catalog, and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming content like BBC iPlayer and Japanese DTV. All the clues are lining up with the next solar eclipse. We gotta get to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier before this exclusive deal expires. Uh-oh, it's the Society of Online Marketers. We've been trying to
Oh,
track
God.
your every step, Nordman. They want to make an online profile of our web traffic so they can target us with advertising. And I can't let that happen.
Is that what I think it is?
Martin Luther King Jr.'s Dreamcatcher.
Don't let
Huh?
go, Nordman!
I wasn't going to.
The eclipse is happening now. The ancient riddle!
Virtual, private. We've got 2 of 3.
What could the N stand for, Nordman?
I'm afraid to find out.
From the producers of Nordshank Redemption and director Christopher Nordlin. I'm afraid your adventure stops here, Nordman.
Jeez.
Hand over Harriet Tubman's cipher, or I'll shoot the boy. Just
Okay, what is this plot? What is this plot for this thing? Like Indiana Jones, and then they got like Martin Luther King's Dreamcatcher, Harry Tubman's Cipher, Tom Jefferson and the gang were advertising. What is the plot to this? Is it like combining Indiana Jones with other movies?
Temple had its IP address exposed. It's gonna collapse.
The key to the cipher. It's on your grandfather's old pocket watch, which he gave you on his deathbed in his will before he died.
If it was known, it would mean the end of civilization itself.
Oh, network. It's network. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I thought it would be.
National treasure. So get
Oh, National
NordVPN
Treasure.
today.
Okay,
Go
I get it.
NordVPN.com/incognito to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan plus 4 bonus months. Ad over.
Had to
MRI
get some
machines.
MRIs a while back. They were really long. It was like an hour and a half. I'm in this machine. So it's like really
MRI.
Did you not do the phone?
No, but they gave us headphones which played music. The guy was like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I was like, "Oh, I mean, I usually mostly listen to like video game stuff." So he's like, "All right." So he goes, "Fuck, this is already making me laugh." So he goes on YouTube Music and types in "video game music playlist," and he's like, "What does this look all right?" Now it was a bunch of like Undertale and stuff. So he puts it on.
Yeah.
Puts me on the table. And he puts the headphones on, locks my head in, and the music starts playing, and it's the Skyrim main theme song. Just imagine.
Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, do 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 do. You know, that would be even more hilarious if he came out of the thing, the MRI machine, and it was playing the Dovahkiin. Do 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 do. He will. Imagine that blasting when you get out of the MRI machine. You just think you're the Dragonborn suddenly.
This mental image of me getting fed into an MRI machine while it's Dovahkiin.
Okay, you know what? That's still funny.
Oh, it's very funny. But later on, when I came out of the machine, he was like, "Oh, how's the music going?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's great. It played some stuff from Shin Megami Tensei 4, which it did."
SMT. I need to play more of the SMTs. I've only played the SMT MMO that got shut down. I played SMT 3, and I played a demo of SMT 5. Actually, I think I tried another SMT, Digital Devil Story, like one of those games. I want to play that again. I just can't remember which one it was I played. Anyway, continuing. I want to play some more SMT
And
games.
he goes, "Yeah, and Donkey Kong."
DK. Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. DK. Chunky Kong is dead. Thumbs up if you know the reference.
Okay, the point of the MRI story was not the Dovahkiin music. The point is that you're in there for like an hour and a half, and it's just making a bunch of really loud noises, but you can't see anything happening.
Was it an MRI of your head?
That was my whole spine.
Your whole spine?
Jeez.
It's crazy technology. No.
It is. It is. Do you reckon it's real?
Have I ever had an
MRIs?
MRI?
Nah, I reckon they just put you in and then they just get someone in Blender and they just like put together a spine and they're like, "Yeah, there is, yes." And they just make it all.
I find this hilarious because I used to use Blender. Had no idea what I was doing on it. All I remember is, oh yeah, I used to be in VR chat and I used to have to figure out how to set up models for VR chat. That's how I know Blender, sadly. And to be fair, I still don't know how to use Blender because I ended up just installing this thing that auto sets up the skeleton for 3D models for VR chat when I was on VR chat. I don't make, just FYI, I don't make avatars anymore. Nor do I really go on VR chat. But my time with Blender was annoying.
Fucked up and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna have to take your spine out, put your spine back in."
You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were a kid, did you?
They're doing that before they put you in. It's like, "You don't have any like metal piercings, any tattoos, da da da. You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were 4, did you?" No, man. Have you ever had an MRI before?
Yeah, actually, my doctor was worried I might be just like too smart.
Or too handsome.
Yeah, and so they had to take a whole bunch of scans and they were like, "What's going on? These numbers are off the charts." And they were seeing like parts glowing and stuff, and they're like, "I think this guy's using more than 10%.
There's actually no problems at all. You might be the most healthy and handsome man we've ever scanned. Can you sign this document? It's just a release form. I'm like, yeah, anything for a fan.
Yeah, they tell me the opposite. They're all, "Oh, you're disgusting. Just sign this and get out of here."
What do you think about space? I like it.
I honestly, I don't. Perhaps we went to the moon, but I think the footage we have isn't real.
I think they were.
Yeah, I remember I came across a lot of people that think the moon landing's fake. I forgot what they said, something about the footage looking strange, like something in the footage looks weird. I don't know. I kind of was half listening.
Went to Mars and filmed it there.
Just because the lighting was better?
Yeah, we don't have the technology.
They just color corrected it.
Yeah.
Oh, so they went to...
Honestly, that makes a lot more sense. Because they were going to do it on Venus, but when they tried to green screen it out, it just, yeah.
Because they're not directors, so they would just be there with the camera. Like, they don't know to hold it in, like, widescreen mode. They're, like, there with their phone, doing it in vertical.
Can you imagine Neil Armstrong's up there with the camera, and he doesn't realize he's actually got it on selfie camera, and he's just like, yeah, check this out. It's just on selfie camera.
They had to reconstruct it off the reflections from
The
his
reflection,
helmet.
yeah.
So there's the three. There's Armstrong
Buzz Lightyear.
and Collins, Andrew Collins.
Okay, I never knew the other astronaut's name. I'm gonna be real. I knew of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Well, whatever his name was, Buzz.
Well, I'm just going to say third astronaut, in case his name... Michael Collins.
Michael Collins.
Nice one. Egghead. No, he's dead. That's a shame.
Oof. Damn.
He died on the moon.
Yeah, they'll have to leave him there. Oh, look, here's a picture of Michael Collins meeting President Trump.
Oh, really?
That's nice. Yeah.
Some say it was his greatest achievement.
His greatest achievement.
Jeez.
It's like, oh, so he's busy. We can get you Obama. No. Well, I mean, I like the idea if it's just like Trump like doesn't know who he is. He's like, oh yeah, well, yeah.
He probably
Buzz
doesn't.
his friend. Yeah. Woody. That was my Trump impression. But like his expression looks like.
Oh yeah, wow, he's seen some stuff.
Is he having like PTSD or something? Look, just look at that man. That's the eyes of some dude that's seen some shit. So, you know what I've seen? Have y'all seen the movie Alien? It was real. There was a fourth guy with us. A fourth guy. Ugh. That thing came out of his chest and we just left the moon. We left his corpse there.
I've got something really important to tell you, Mr. President. You gotta know about the moon. There's a thing.
There's goblins on the moon.
I haven't told anyone before.
They took Neil and they took Buzz and they replaced him.
Oh, fuck.
And no one will listen to me.
Do you think he gets sick of the moon? Because there's nothing anyone wants to talk to him about except for the moon, right?
The moon, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he goes out at night and he sees the moon. He's like, oh, fuck off. What happens to werewolves on the moon? If you put a werewolf on the moon,
That is a good question, because in the stories, when it's like a full moon, people tend to turn into werewolves. Like in the stories about werewolves, that's usually the deal. Like if on a night of like a full moon or something, or was it just moonlight? I don't know. A person turns in a werewolf becomes a werewolf, or a person that's a werewolf turns into a werewolf form, usually from the moon or something like that. So if they're just on the moon, are they just permanently a werewolf?
does he just turn into a werewolf all the time?
Yeah, they're just werewolves all the time. Yeah.
Do they need spacesuits?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be scary.
That'd be really spooky.
What do you reckon's the scariest thing you could find on the moon?
The previous crew.
Holy shit.
Apollo 1.
So you're on
The moon's haunted.
the moon.
Sorry, let me just pretend that the moon's real for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm on the moon. Go on.
By the way, I always hear that people saying that joke, moon's haunted or something. Is that a reference to something? I don't know.
You're bouncing around.
And it's great. You're having a good time.
I've heard it.
What
It's
if he
just
goes
I don't
too high?
remember where.
Will you fall off? Can you fall off the moon?
No, you can't
No.
fall off the moon. What does that even mean?
I mean, I just think that it's like, what if it's like,
where? Down
I think the glow sticks are kicking in with the sky.
on space? Fall to the bottom of space?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you fall off the moon. Maybe you trip and fumble and you just got to sort of keep going. I think that's the angriest I've ever heard you. Do you reckon they started doing push-ups and they're like, yeah, check this out. 150 push-ups.
Easy, like one finger.
But he's doing it with his knees down. He's like, no, just film from the top half up. Neo, film from the top half up. Part of me thinks, just part of me, deep in my soul thinks, I reckon you could fall off the moon.
I mean, that would be kind of hilarious, but
Normally, you just got to be really careful.
God, I hope I don't fall.
Trip, and then whoop.
they're hiding fun stuff.
When I was a kid, I read a book called The Blue Nowhere by Jeffrey Deaver.
Go on.
It's a deadly game of cat and mouse, where one guy is the world's greatest hacker, and the other one is a brilliant but tortured criminal investigator who's slightly new to the computing world, right? There's one point where they're having their hack off, and they're like, we got to get into his mainframe, and then he's like, he's hacking into our mainframe at the same time, and they're going back and forth.
Uh-huh. I have you know, I was gonna just say I have a question, but nah, we all know this. Hacking looks nothing like that, like it does in the movies, right? Right?
Who can counter hack the best? And then it seems as though
Like-
the hacker
like it-
guy
it
has
looks
kind of
way
stopped.
more
Maybe we
boring,
did it.
I
Maybe we
recall
won.
hearing.
All of a sudden, the computer that they were hacking on explodes.
I don't think you could even do that with the hacking. Like, at most, you could like burn people's computers, I've heard. Like, basically, a hacker once destroyed someone's computer. That's about it. I don't think it would make everything explode like that. That's just... Well, clearly that's for the movies, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not possible.
Because the bad guy hacker
I think I saw that on one of the Die Hard movies.
And it just somehow exploded. What I'm trying to get around to is, how come the NSA doesn't do cool shit like that?
Yeah. It's never something cool like Watch Dogs, like hacking the bollards, and I'm like,
Yeah, hack. Oh, Watch Dogs. I just remembered once a politician. Was it a politician? I don't know. It was a politician in an article or something said was trying to look for an excuse to complain about video games, and then they said the game Watch Dogs teaches people how to hack. No, it doesn't. Watch Dogs, the hacking in Watch Dogs, it's like the hacking in an action movie or something. It's like not realistic at all. I'm pretty sure when someone's actually hacking, they're just sitting on their ass at a computer and it's quiet and probably boring to watch, especially if you don't know what's on the screen. If you're like not a hacker, you just see a bunch of numbers and it's not. I just remember that what Watch Dogs was. I think it was Watch Dogs 1 up that politician or whoever it was kept trying to convince people that video games are bad for you and Watch Dogs teaches you how to hack. Keep in mind, I've played Watch Dogs 1 and all you do is push one button and the character just automatically hacks on a phone.
dude, a bollard hack activate. In a world connected by Web 3.0, nothing is safe.
Imagine we like go to war with
Jeez.
China. They
Oh
press
no,
the
not
button,
that guy.
all the bollards go up at once.
But then I've got a sweet motorbike and I can get between the bollards. So I'm driving on my sweet motorbike. I'm listening to Day and Night by Kid Cudi.
Cut the Skyrim.
Yeah, I've got Skyrim keep playing.
Dovahkiin. I don't know what language they're speaking.
They're hacking all the traffic lights.
In that
They're
song.
turning them all red.
But I mean, I don't stop at red lights
just-
anyway. Nice try.
Dovahkiin.
So next, they use up all the prepaid mobile data on your phone.
Anime,
and
anime wallpapers.zip, 1.8 terabytes. Easy dinner recipes.zip, 2.3 terabytes. Free Fortnite.exe, 1 terabyte. Interesting stuff. Yeah.
Suddenly you can't connect to the internet.
And my plan doesn't reset until the 10th, so my hack gets cancelled.
My hack gets cancelled.
Canceled?
And which is hard because my other hand was already holding a beer, so now my hand's
I love that idea. Just being at the, I don't know, the NSA, the CIA headquarters. Stand down. Cancel the hack.
we need him working for us.
Thing is, like, you've
You
got
could
the
do
movie
that.
version of hacking.
I'm getting hacked. This is major.
And then you've got the
Yeah.
real life version of hacking, which is much more boring.
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to.
Sure, what's the website?
By clicking that link, he's just given David full access to his computer.
We're on his computer right now.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. Kind of lame, kind of boring. Basically, some dumb person just clicks on a link and yeah, virus.
Tedious.
But what if actually it is as fun as in the movies, and it's much more like, have you seen Swordfish?
Yeah.
You're like spinning a cube around, and you're going, the cipher is being decrypted.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the number going up. That would be so exciting. I think that that's actually what hacking is like, and there's a deliberate move to pretend that it's not.
But what? Like, why?
I heard that the underground, government, whatever, I heard that they actually have like this big document
Taking a sip of
that
water.
effectively has like contingencies for a whole bunch of
If you're wondering
really
why my head
strange
turns, I have my
scenarios.
my
what kind of
water on the
contingencies
side.
would it be? Like what happens if the president has a sore tummy today and he has to do an address?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
I reckon it'd be like, it wouldn't be an easy, simple solution. It would be the most convoluted thing possible. It's like, all right, so we actually have a clone of him ready to go. So he can stay in bed. The clone can go out and do the speech.
wait a minute.
Huh?
What if you cloned Trump,
Sure.
then dispatched with the original? Would the clone still be president?
Would he still want to be president?
Right.
You'd be like, whoa.
This is
wait a
weird.
minute. Maybe it's my chance to be my own guy.
What if he goes to sign the thing at the inauguration?
Yeah.
And some other guy runs in real fast and signs his name.
I'm pretty sure that just doesn't count.
What if you're swearing in
Steve.
the president and it's a woman and she's pregnant at the time? Is the baby also pregnant?
No,
What?
What if conjoined twins win the presidency?
one's president, one's vice president.
Yes.
That is an intriguing prospect.
Because they're not supposed to have the president and the vice president in the same room at the same time.
That sounds like fake.
No, it's true, because what if someone bombs the room? Then you lose both.
But what about
Like in
all those
Minecraft.
pictures where it's like Obama and Biden hugging?
Did you know that Trump has never met with that other guy?
JD Vance.
Yes. They've never met. Because they can't ever be in the same room at the same time. It's illegal. They'd both be immediately executed.
Wait, what?
It is illegal.
It was illegal. Yeah, no. I actually had a girlfriend like that where we couldn't be in the. It was.
Oh my god. Okay, that's just being a stalker, dude.
What if
Yeah.
Putin wanted to hang out with Trump like all the time, like be friends with him, and Trump was like, I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't leave. And so eventually he had to get a
shit.
restraining order against him. But then Putin was like, well, you can't because I have diplomatic immunity.
Ooh, that is very interesting.
What
I
would you do?
mean,
It'd have to become a
if there's a restraining order against someone with a diplomatic immunity, does that mean that that restraining order just doesn't work then? Because damn.
extra legal process where it's like, oh yeah, hi Putin. Yeah, no, Donald's not feeling very well today. We're just putting him to bed, so you might have to just come back another day, Putin.
Yeah. Oh, I've got
Good
it.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think there are any real restrictions on Air Force One.
Oh yeah, okay, go on.
So is the president allowed to just fly around to wherever to get ice cream or whatever? Oh, you know what I mean? Like, okay, now stop here. Yeah, that was good. Now let's stop here. Yes, let's stop at this bin.
Jollibee.
Could be completely wrong. But when Air Force One goes somewhere, there's like two other identical Air Force Ones that are like also going. So it's like,
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon the limitation comes down to, mechanical constraint. Like, there's just not enough space for 3 planes at Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I suppose it's the landing. I asked that to, I sent a DM to Notch once, and I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been on a private plane. Like,
Notch?
let's say you're going from New
Notch, like the dude who made Minecraft. Notch. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. It's probably a different one.
York to LA. Are you allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop and we'll get ice cream? And
Did he reply?
he said nothing. He didn't reply. So I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I've never been on a private plane. I don't know what the rules are.
I just want to clarify. Did you actually message Notch that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Notch from the guy who made Minecraft. And then didn't he sell it and now he's trying to make his own game? Also, don't people hate Notch now? I don't follow that guy because I don't follow Minecraft.
That's so funny, man.
I heard some people hate him now.
You know what we forgot?
I don't know. I don't follow like drama
Who
with
are you?
Oh, yeah.
that
Hello,
dude.
Everett.
It's Mr. B.
I'm
From Story Mode.
an editor.
Listen, we got Story Mode, we got other channel, right? It's got 2 problems. Number 1, not enough people do reactions. I go to YouTube, I go to reactions, everybody react in main channel, Incognito. Where are the Story Mode reactions? What the hell? Also, other problem, Story Mode, bad name. I'm changing it. Explained. I think that's a better name.
Explained.
Explained.
Yeah, I like it when people have to pronounce things funny. Have you noticed, like on main channel, like, do you know why it's called The Varus Strikes Buck?
Yeah.
It means nothing. It's just so that when I knew reaction channels and we're gonna watch it, they would pronounce it funny.
This is the Varus Strax book. Strakes book. I can't just read what he wrote, apparently.
And it was just like funny to me that they'd have to. Anyway, point is, I like explained better. I think it's better. Because then you know what you're getting.
But maybe some
Explained.
people haven't seen Story Mode.
Oh,
so
right, well-
what are they getting?
To do, Nate heads off into the wasteland. He goes
War.
running for
War
many
never
miles
changes.
along the road. It's just like that Cormac McCarthy novel, Blood Meridian.
Until he comes across an old petrol station? Whoa! And there he meets a new hairy 4-legged friend.
Oh, I've only got 2 legs, Mr. B.
No, Mr. Z, this is a dog called Dog Meat, and he's going to be our new friend.
Nate asks if he's seen Sean at all.
Give me Sean! Now!
Alas, this shepherd hound only speaks German.
Ihr Sohn ist 60 Jahre alt und leitet das Institut.
You know, I might
Do you
have to
think
check
this
this
boy
out.
could have used a harpoon? Look at him. He's a wee lad.
No, he's far too scrawny. Thin-necked urchin dunderpate like you could never wield a poon such as this.
Are you Alex?
Weirdly, he recognizes her.
That's me.
I'm Ryan.
If she was taking that kind of body language, I would not dare.
Yeah, take him a
Approach.
step forward,
No.
yeah. Well, it's like when like a dog, its ears go back and it starts showing its teeth. And you're like, here, boy! Like, no. Scoot into the corner, little fella.
It is the perfect background content.
Generally what happens is you'll come in, it's usually like 12:30 or something, you just woke up.
Yeah.
And you're like, I kind of just feel like watching video games today.
Yeah, I don't want to play it, but tell me what's happening.
He doesn't want to play them. He just wants, to watch them.
Indiana Jones is solving a puzzle in the temple.
What kind of puzzle?
He's got to pour holy wine down a drain to get pictures of Jesus.
Oh, it's just too complicated. Skip this part.
Oh no, but we need to do it.
Do some sound effects with your mouth. Make it more funny.
And then you like throw an empty beer bottle at me. Yeah, it's crazy. That's the conspiracy.
NordVPN.com/incognito. NordVPN to again, thanks.
Anyway, that was Incognito Mode's video on conspiracies. Yeah, some of them were kind of funny. How long was this video, by the way? It seemed longer than the last one. Oh, like 26 minutes. Not that that's a bad thing. I enjoyed watching it. But, yeah, I might have to check out Story Mode also, since that channel's like them doing stuff on, like, video game stuff, I guess. Like maybe the video game lore. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyway, be sure to check out Incognito Mode, the Internet Historian's other channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.